Accelerated voice training, part 1, muscle training. Voice training is primarily about changing vocal size or resonance and vocal weight. Just think of it as pitch for now. Feminization is about decreasing vocal size and thus increasing resonance by contracting the oropharynx at the back of the throat, and to a lesser degree, raising pitch for a lighter sound. Masculinization does the inverse, increasing vocal size and thus lowering resonance by expanding the oropharynx at the back of the throat, and to a lesser degree, lowering pitch for a darker, heavier sound. But before we can play around these muscles to find our voice, we have to learn muscle memory to control them, and the muscle strength so they're strong enough to alter your voice comfortably. This is where muscle training comes in and where your voice training journey is going to start. But before starting, remember that these muscles are not normally exercised and are very delicate. Avoid strain, drink lots of water before, during, and after training, and slow down or take a break if you start to feel strain that causes pain or burning. If you try to push through strain or make a habit of straining yourself until it hurts, you could cause permanent vocal damage. Be careful and be patient with your body. We always start voice training with a simple vocal stretch, such as yawning, humming, or a lip trill. Then we move on to muscle training with voiceless exercises, just meaning breathing or whispering exercises, since these actions naturally engage the muscles that we are working. First, a breathing exercise called Big Dog, Little Dog, where we're going to be adjusting the weight of your voice. You should gently place your fingers on or around your Adam's apple to feel the physical sensation of your voice rising or lowering as you do the exercise. To feminize, you are going to start from your lower range and then slowly raise your voice as high as you can without straining, and then slowly lower it back down to where you started. To masculinize, you do the inverse, starting from your higher range and slowly lowering it as low as you can without straining, then slowly raising it back up to where you started. It should go like this for feminization. Or like this for masculinization. Next, we do a voiceless pa, as in pun, for feminization, or a voiceless as in net, for masculinization. For this exercise, it can help to close your eyes and focus on how it feels at the back of your throat as it shifts in size. To feminize, start with a voiced pa, and then slowly get quieter until you're just whispering, then just breathing, and slowly get louder until you're back where you started. To masculinize, you do the same, but with an instead of a pa. It should go like this for feminization.
Pa, 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 pa.
Or like this for masculinization. One session of voice training means doing these exercises 6 times, taking between 5 to 10 minutes, and you need to be doing 3 sessions per day. Building muscle memory takes a few weeks, so just stick to those before moving on to this next part. Once it's been a few weeks and you're pretty comfortable with your muscle memory, you can move on to building strength. For this, you make 2 simple changes. 1, instead of going back to where you started after reaching as high or as low as you can without straining, you instead hold it for 10 seconds or until you start to feel strain, then stop. 2, you switch pa with if you're feminizing, and with pa if you're masculinizing. Building strength should take an additional month or 2 before you're ready to move on. After that, congratulations! You've just finished step 1 of voice training. As a disclaimer, a lot of what I've learned and most of these techniques have come from Alyssa's voice training. Look them up online if you want a deeper dive than my silly little tutorial videos. I cannot recommend her enough. Otherwise, stay tuned for future videos, one of which will be a guide on ways to do these exercises discreetly for those that cannot do them openly for whatever reason. Bye!